No Other Choice. This is a Korean film that you and I both saw. Tell me the story of No Other Choice.
Well,
Give me the
I've
broad
described two
strokes.
plots. Why don't you, and you've described one. Why don't you describe it for
I
me?
saw this a month ago. You're going to do it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my notes. Bear with
Why
me
don't I
1 moment.
start it
Okay, here we
over?
go. So this is the story of Yuman Soo, who a Korean executive who works at a high-level paper company, much like Dunder Mifflin, except more serious. The company was just bought out by the Americans, and the Americans have decided that it's time to cut labor, to start axing staff, and they asked Mansu to choose the people who are going to be axed. Mansu basically says that this is an insult to Korea and its culture. Firing people is like cutting off their heads, and he hesitates in doing it. And the Americans note such hesitation, and Mansu gets axed as well. And so now he's lost his high-paying job. He currently lives in a very nice house with his wife and 2 kids, and he has no money and thinks he can get back on his feet in 3 months. But as you know, the economy, and he is not able to find a job in 3 months. And so now tough decisions have to be made. Got to start cutting back. This is an old family home of his, and so he doesn't want to sell the house, but they need to cut down on they need to change cars, downgrade the cars. They need to stop extracurriculars like his daughter's cello lessons. And as the downward slide of Mansu occurs, just life starts to unravel, and he becomes more and more desperate. He works at a Costco type company doing retail work, but it's still not enough. And what he needs is to get his job back or a job similar to it. But because of that, because of the economy, a lot of other people are losing their jobs. A lot of his coworkers, his co-executives, are losing their jobs. And so, lo and behold, a new job, uh, a new job appears that he'd be perfect for. Problem is, there are 4 other guys who are perfect for it. So, what do you do? How do you ensure that you get this job? Well, you kill the 4 other guys, and that's what
Yeah.
no other choice is
Stop
about.
there. You don't want to do
Yeah,
more spoilers.
but that's the theme of this movie. No other choice.
Yeah, it's he has to really cut out the competition and get rid
Literally.
of he has to dispense with the competition for this other job. I found this haunting.
Yeah.
Especially because the Americans coming in to buy the plant, what they're about to do to it, they have these plants. I just learned about this. These plants that are dark because everything in it is AI and robots.
Mhm.
You don't need lights in the plant, so they don't have lights. It's literally complete darkness that these plants function.
Yeah,
And
Americans.
yeah, and they show this. There's footage in the movie of kind of this automation that's
Mhm.
coming for all of us. It's scary
Yeah.
what's about to happen to manufacturing across the world in terms of how it will affect the job market. This movie is a warning for that. Now, the film is I love all the stuff with the family, how he's just got this perfect life, perfect wife, these 2 kids. They have their own little plot lines and stories and struggles, but what he's driven to do to fight for his family, it's dark and he knows it, and you see him struggle with what he's about to do. I mean, parts of this movie are very uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Very uncomfortable, but I'll say in the end, I really enjoyed it. What did you think, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. Obviously the comparisons are gonna be made with Parasite. Um,
Right.
but I think what I liked about Parasite was the story was much simpler in terms
Yeah.
of, the through line was very straight and direct. This one branches off a lot. You're doing a lot of juggling in this movie. There are a lot of characters to follow and take care of, and so you've really got to sit there and pay attention, especially if you're reading it. There's no, you're gonna have to concentrate. But yeah, I think you're right. The movie, uh, like I said, Parasite at least had a very straight through line. This one kind of winds out, narrows, winds out, and narrows,
Mhm.
and and I find myself really falling in love with this movie, but I do like it, and I like the ending was just kind of perfect. Um,
Yes.
but to get there was just so much. Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of Asians, and so it's very difficult to tell who was who. Um, but
Right.
uh,
Sure.
what I like about uh this movie is that it doesn't go to, it's like no American could have written this movie, because
Right.
every action, every decision, every choice that needs to be made has consequences, and it has very weird consequences.
Yeah.
The consequences aren't expected, they're expected, they are good, they're bad. And and I think I kind of liken it also to Marty Supreme. Does he deserve the ending? I wonder.